What's good, you guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is Goldinum Beats, and I'm back with another great free rap vocal preset. So the vocal I'm going to use for this video is a vocal by AC, and if you want to support AC, the link is down below in the description. Go and check him out on Spotify, Instagram, and right here on YouTube as well, alright? So first I'm going to play the dry vocal, and then I'm going to activate the effect slots so that you can listen to the processed vocal as well. So let's listen to the dry vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna.
So let's activate the effect slots and listen to the processed vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right ass, cause I'm really bold.
And that sounds absolutely amazing. So let's go through the vocal mixing chain. So the first plugin I inserted on this vocal mixing chain is the Fruity Blood Overdrive. And what I like to do with the Fruity Blood Overdrive is to mess around with the settings and blend in these settings with the original signal, basically just to enhance the vocal, give it more presence and character, and also to amplify the vocal without introducing unwanted noise. So let's play the vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record.
So the second plugin I inserted is the Fruity Parametric EQ2. And what I did with the Fruity Parametric EQ2 was to filter out low frequencies all the way to the lowest frequency of the vocal, get rid of a little boominess, cut a little bit of nasal sound, and also a little bit of digital harshness in the high-end area. And I also gave it a little high shelf boost just to open up the vocal. So let's play the vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to.
So the third plugin on my vocal mixing chain is Pitcher, and within Pitcher I inserted the Fruity Multiband Compressor, the Fruity Compressor, and the Fruity Wave Shaper. So what I did with the Fruity Multiband Compressor was to set the filter type to FIR, disabled or deactivated the mid-band with only the high and low band active. And what I did was to set the frequency of the high band from 5 kHz and above, and the frequency of the low band from 5 kHz and below, so that I can use the high band to focus only on the higher frequencies of the vocal and the low band to focus on the lower frequencies of the vocal using different settings. And what I also did was to send a duplicate signal to the Fruity Compressor, and what I did with the Fruity Compressor was to heavily compress the signal, going with a ratio of 30.0/1 and a tech of 0.0 milliseconds for the compressor to instantly react to the signal that exceeds the threshold, and a very long release of about 1.2 seconds. And then I subtly blend in this heavily compressed signal with the original signal, and the only reason I did this was to fill up the dynamic range of the vocal, right? So what I also did was to send a duplicate signal through the Fruity Wave Shaper to do a little bit of saturation by using these settings and blend in these settings with about only 5% just to warm up the vocal. So by now the vocal should sound more present in the mix, right? So let's play the vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right ass, cause I'm really bold. I do this blindfold, leave you dying in the cold.
So in the next Pitcher preset I inserted two Fruity Multiband Compressors and a Fruity Wave Shaper. So what I did with the Fruity Multiband Compressors was to split the signal. So what I did was to deactivate the mid and high bands, leaving only the low band active, and set the frequency range of the low band from 1 kHz and below, alright? So this Fruity multiband compressor will allow only the frequencies from 1 kHz and below to pass through. And on the second compressor, I deactivated the low and mid band, leaving only the high band active. And this compressor will only allow the high frequency from 1 kHz and above to pass through. And what I did was to send the higher frequencies from 1 kHz and above through the Fruity wave shaper and applied some saturation just to enhance the higher frequencies of the vocal, giving the vocal more presence in the mix, right? Just to open up the vocal. So let's play the vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right? That's cause I'm really bold. I do this blindfold, leave you dying in the...
And the vocal sounds much brighter and more present in the mix. So the next picture preset is a vocal gator. Alright, and this is basically a dynamic EQ I created within FL Studio using picture, right? So what I did was to use band level 1, set it to 5 kHz and use a low shelf filter with a minimum band level value of -8 dB. And I sent a sidechain signal through the Fruity Parametric EQ2, the Fruity P controller and the Fruity XY controller, and used the main level of the Fruity Parametric EQ2 to boost the sidechain signal just enough for the vocal to exceed the threshold for band level 1 to be at its default value. And any signal that falls below the threshold, like breathing or any dead noise, will then be reduced by 8 dB. So this will make sure that you have a much cleaner sounding vocal and will also eliminate any unwanted noise from your vocal. So let's play the vocal and see what it does.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right? That's cause I'm really bold. I do this blindfold, leave you dying in the cold, yeah.
And that's absolutely amazing, right? So the next picture preset is a vocal doubler. So what I did on this picture preset was to send the main vocal through the Fruity Stereo Enhancer. And the only reason I used the Fruity Stereo Enhancer was to merge the signal just in case someone recorded the vocals in stereo, alright? Just to make sure the vocal stays right in the middle of the mix. And then I sent a duplicate signal through the Fruity Delay and the Fruity Parametric EQ2. So what I did was to create a vocal doubling effect just to add more depth to the vocal. And with the Fruity Parametric EQ2, I got rid of some unwanted frequencies from the delay or the doubling effect, leaving only the frequencies that will enhance the main vocal. So let's listen to the vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right? That's cause I'm really bold. I do this blindfold, leave you dying in the cold, yeah.
So let me quickly show you how you can create a vocal doubler using the Fruity Delay 3. So let me send the signal to mixer track 6. And on mixer track 6, I'm going to insert Fruity Delay 3. So when you open up the Fruity Delay 3, your settings will look like this, alright? So the first thing you need to do is to activate the tempo sync and keep pitch. Then you set the time. Let's use a time of about 20 milliseconds. Set the delay model to stereo. Turn down the level, the feedback level. So now you can choose whether you want to use a low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass, or you can turn off any type of filters. And because I sent a duplicate signal of my main vocal to a mixer track 6, which I'm going to use as the double effect, I'm going to turn down the dry signal, leaving only the wet signal active. So by using these settings, your vocal should sound like this.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My...
You can also set the right to left offset to about, let's say 5.6%, and reduce the stereo spread to about 50%, just to merge the side signal a little.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with a rocket in the backyard.
So now you can use the output fader to blend in the doubling effect with the lead vocal, or you can simply dial down the wet effect and gently blend in the doubling effect with the main vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with a rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold my.
And that's how you can create a vocal doubling effect using the Fruity Delay 3. So the next plugin is the Fruity Parametric EQ2, and with the vocal doubling effect I used a low pass filter and filtered out the frequencies all the way down to 5 kHz. And what it did was to fill up the lower frequencies of the vocal. So I inserted another EQ just to add back some presence and clarity by boosting the 3 kHz frequency range, and also boosted a little bit of breathing air frequency of the vocal. So let's play the vocal.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with a rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right ass, cause I'm really bold. I do this blindfold, leave you dying in the cold, yeah.
So the next picture preset is an intelligent De-Esser by AC, right? So let's open up the map and open the main EQ. So this is a dynamic EQ with bands set within the higher frequency range with the narrow cues to reduce any high-end harshness or sibilance more accurately. So the AC Intelligent De-Esser have only two controls, which is DS and the frequency parameter. So with the DS parameter you can dial in the amount of reduction, and you can also use the frequency parameter to move all these bands at once to where the problematic areas of your vocal is in the higher frequency range.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with a rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words.
So what I did was to turn up the DS parameter all the way up to 100%, which is its maximum value, and blend in this signal using the mix level until it reduces any high-end harshness and sibilance.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with a rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right ass, cause I'm really bold. I do this blindfold.
And that sounds absolutely amazing, and this is a great intelligent De-Esser. So the next picture preset I inserted on this vocal mixing chain is a left to right swapping delay preset, and I inserted two parameters on this preset, which is the delay level and the delay duck. So with the delay level you can set the level of the delay, and with the delay duck you can set the amount of reduction or the delays to duck whenever the vocal plays, alright?
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with a rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards.
And the last picture preset on this vocal mixing chain is my reverb preset that only contains two parameters, which is the main vocal verb and the verb duck, and this works exactly like the delay preset. So with the main vocal verb you can set the level of your reverb, and with the verb duck parameter you can set the amount of reduction for your reverb to duck whenever the vocal play, because reverb always tends to make a vocal sound distant. So this will make sure that your vocal stays upfront in your mix. So let's play it.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with a rocket in the backyard. Play a game of cards, better keep your guards, cause I'm never finna fold. My lyrics are made of gold, and I'm soon to get a platinum record sold. Nice choice of words, right ass, cause I'm really bold. I do this blindfold, leave you dying.
And that sounds absolutely great. So when it comes to vocal presets, incoming signals are very important. So in order to get the best possible results using this preset, you need to make sure that you have the correct incoming signal level for this vocal preset to work absolutely great for your vocal. So let's set the output level to its default value and deactivate the effect slot and see what the incoming signal level of this vocal is. So let's play.
Rapping since day one with my A1, hit a home run, shooting for the star with the rocket in the backyard.
So the AC Intelligent De-Esser will not be included in this vocal mixing chain, but you can download it absolutely free. The download link is down below in the description. So that's all for now. I hope you will find this free rap vocal preset helpful. This is Goldinum Beats. Thanks for watching. God bless.